morning, parents and students. Hope you're doing well. This is just straight out multiplication. It's using the standard algorithm in a little bit different way. The partial product method is similar to using the distributive property. So it's just a little bit different than calculating using the way that we did when we were in school. But the product comes out to be the same, and it helps students recognize the distributive property. So please use this method for all the equations. And then there's a test that's similar to this that they can complete on their own. Thanks for your help. Now, this is called a standard algorithm, the way it's laid out here, with a number on top and a number on the bottom, and your multiplication symbol here. It doesn't go horizontal, it goes vertical, up and down. I'm going to show you the partial product method for doing these algorithms. I can't remember if we've had this already, but you're going to see the distributive property arranged vertically instead of horizontally. And there's also a test to go with this, because I think you're ready for the test to do this after you've done this practice, and you will probably do okay on that test. I'm trying to get enough information for your report cards before they're issued, and this is an example of you showing me how to do multiplication using a distributive method. But here we're going to call it partial product, because we're figuring out the products individually for each value in your base 10, each place value. So let's get started. You might want to do some skip counting first. So do your skip counting sheet. If you aren't good with skip counting, this is in the sevens, so you might want to skip count out by your sevens here. Okay, so let's do that. Since this is the sevens, let's just do our sevens just so we can satisfy the products for the problem that we're going to solve. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. This is 5 times 7 right there. So you should come with a 0 or a 5 by the time you get over here. 42, 49, 56. Oh. This is 8 times 7, or 7 times 8. This is the one you have to memorize. 7 times 8, 56. 8 times 7, 56. 63, and then 70. This is 10 times 7. So we're going to use these products to solve this problem right here. So 7 times 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 63. And you're just going to write down the whole 63. There's nothing you write up here in partial products. We're not going to use the standard algorithm. We're going to use the partial product means or method for solving this. So you just go ahead and write down in the ones place, okay, what this product's going to be, 7 times 9. Now we're going to go over to the tens place right here. In the tens place, there's always a 0 because there's no ones in the tens. Now we do 7 times 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 49. So I'm just going to write in 49. And I leave that 0 there. I'm just making sure that each of my place values is in the right column. That's what this 0 is for, to make sure you put your tens over here. Now this is 490. That's okay. I've got my 0 for my tens. Everything else goes to my left. Now I have 3 times 7. Oh, before. Now I'm going into the hundreds. I'm going to be doing my 3 here in the hundreds place. Hundreds has 2 zeros. 3 times 7, I memorized that one. That's 21, or 7 times 3. Here we can use the cumulative property and reverse these if we need to. Now this is the same number here, so I know the product's going to be the same, but it's in the thousands place. So I need to add 3 zeros for that, and then put my 21 here. Don't try and scrunch everything together. Your ones, 1 has no zeros, 10 has 1 0, hundreds have 2 zeros, thousands have 3 zeros. And then all your values come over here. These are just called placeholders. Okay, they form a nice little triangle like this. Okay. You should have this triangle of zeros over here. And then you should have your values for multiplication over here. Now we're going to add this up. My zeros and 3, the addition here is really easy. 9 and 6 is 15. Now you might want to carry, like you've learned in 2nd and 3rd grade. 4, 5, 6. This is 3 and this is 2. I go over to my thousands place, that's the 3 zeros, and I put my comma in. So here's the answer using partial products for 7 times 3,379. This is your sample. And the rest of these I want you to practice on. Okay, these are your practice problems. There's 2 5s down here, a 9 and an 8, so this should be relatively easy to accomplish on your practice. Testing this week. There's additional partial product methods on the test. Use the same formula, use the same method. If you don't know, we already got our 7s on our skip counting. Make a skip count sheet if you need to first. You're going to have to make a skip count sheet for 4s and 5s and 9s and 2s and 6s. Be sure you do that so you don't mess up on what the product's going to be, and be sure to keep examples of your practice to show how you stack your 1s, your 10s, your 100s, and your 1000s. Okay, take your time with this, do your practice, turn both that in, and then make sure you get 5 out of 6 on your test to be able to pass.